Hi, I'm Brad King, president of Transforming Health Inc., and also the creator of the Brad King Ultimate line of products sold exclusively in health food stores. I created a product quite a few years ago now called Ultimate Lean Energy. And Ultimate Lean Energy is a very intriguing formula because as a researcher that really delved into metabolism and how do we raise metabolism as naturally as possible, one of the things that I did realize a very long time ago is that caffeine can actually help to stimulate metabolism. Now, the problem with caffeine is a lot of people become dependent on it. A lot of people become what we call adrenally bankrupt on it, and that's because they already have a very high stress load to begin with. And the reason why we hear people who exercise and take things like caffeine is because they get a natural high from it. I know you've heard people that say, oh, I get this thing called the natural runner's high. Well, that high, that natural uplifting feeling, is a feeling of chemicals that are being released in the brain, and the primary chemical is called norepinephrine. Now, the reason norepinephrine is so amazing is because that one time, well, probably more than one time, but the time when you are falling in love, and I know all of you can remember that at least at one point, that's when you're stimulating that same chemical in the brain. It takes away your appetite, it makes you feel absolutely fantastic. But norepinephrine also does another thing. It latches onto your 30 billion fat cells and it releases that fat as a premier energy source. The problem is, anytime you release norepinephrine, and this is where the caffeine comes in, because it stimulates that natural chemical, the body will build up a defense mechanism to stop releasing it because it doesn't want you to just keep burning calories. So when I looked into the research of how could we keep this natural, amazing chemical that makes you feel so alive, elevated over an extended period of time, I found out that there were 3 ingredients that work synergistically together. One of them is green tea extract with epigallocatechin gallate. That's the active component in green tea, EGCG. So the other thing is a natural stimulant that's used in South America, which is called guarana, or the active ingredient being called guaranine. And then there's another nutrient that's used in South America called yerba mate. It's drank as a tea, or the active ingredient, which is called matine. The beautiful thing about things like guaranine and matine is they contain xanthine alkaloids, xanthine with an X, and that is a type of caffeine, but a caffeine that doesn't tax your adrenal systems as much as pure caffeine does. When you take EGCG, matine, and also guaranine together, you allow for natural high levels of norepinephrine to be released, but the body is able to actually keep that norepinephrine at higher levels over an extended period of time. And this is why we call it lean energy. It allows the body to burn more calories, especially in conjunction with exercise.